Let's see. How's everybody doing? If you're in here, say hi. Let me see. I'm just checking real quick YouTube in case I have to kick some trolls. Welcome in, Mitten Kitten. I see Adam Smalls is in. Oh. And talk at the same time. How's everybody doing? Say hi if you're in. Welcome in, Xander. How you doing, man? What's up, dude? Hold on. Sorry, I'm looking away right now. I'm actually trying to pull up my YouTube live so I can kick trolls if I need to. Because the last few times I've had some trolls. What is up, Ms. Gia? How are you? Okay, cool. We're over there. Hey, so I'm not selling anything today. As a matter of fact, I am going to do 4 giveaways. Welcome in. I see Random Relics just joined us. But I am not going to be selling anything today. I'm just going to be on here for about 30 minutes. Just chit chat with you guys, do some giveaways. And there is a game I want to play. We'll get to later on. But really just kind of an impromptu, just whatever you guys and ladies want to talk about. Just want to kind of spend about half an hour with you all just to say hi. Because a lot of times, when I'm selling, I'm working and I don't have a lot of time to. What's up, Jake? Welcome in. Will they have custom signatures? The stuff I'm giving away, I'll sign it if you want. But with that said, okay, the very first item I'm giving away, it's nothing big. I'll tell you guys about this Snoopy collection that I got for free. But this is going to be the first thing I'm going to give away. And then I'm going to pin that real quick. And then I'm going to show you guys the other cool things so that you stick around. I'm sitting here trying to use this for my phone. Guys, I'm not the smartest bulb. All right. 5 minutes. So this is just the first one. It's just a little like window cling. Looks like it came from Big Lots, but this was actually in a very vintage Snoopy collection that I came across yesterday for free. Somebody was throwing it out, so I went and got it. And there's some cool things in there. And I'm going to sell it on here to you all. What is up, Megan? How are you? I hope your little one. What is up, Mike? Also, I hope the little one, Abby, is doing okay. I hope you're okay with me saying her name. This is going to be the last thing I'm going to give away, but this is a Google Nest. So it does work. It might have to be factory reset. I'm not sure. I'm going to give away this Dale Earnhardt little collection. It's a DVD collection in a 10. And then I've got this Citizens vintage watch. It just needs a battery, but it's going to be free. So 4 things I'm giving away, but go right here, right now. There's only 8 of you. There's 20 people, but only 8 people. This is the first one. If you don't want this, then don't enter, but it's all free. You don't even have to pay for shipping. So, but, she's still running a fever. I'm sorry to hear that. So make sure you enter right there. There's 31 people in here. I'm not selling anything. We're just going to have a little get together. If anybody wants to grab a drink, I'm just going to be on here for about 30 minutes. And then Adam is going to go live at 3 o'clock Pacific time. So 6 o'clock Eastern. And then we'll raid into him. But cheers. Just kind of wanted to talk. Does anybody have anything cool that they found over the weekend while they were thrifting? Whether you went to garage sales, thrifting, whatever. Anybody? I'll tell you, one of the ways that, most of you know that I like to do storage units, but I also do garage sales. I also do thrift stores occasionally. They're pricing themselves out of me really being a customer there anymore. And another thing I use, and I really encourage you all to do this unless you live in Vegas, is there is an app called the Freebie Alerts app. And I find so many free things that people are just giving away that is valuable, that can be resold, whether you resell it on whatever platform that you're selling on. A lot of it I sell right here to you all. I'm getting it for nothing. I have no problem passing it on to you guys so that you can take it off my hands and resell it. Let's see. I saw somebody said Jake found a Salad Master electric skillet. What's that going for? And how much did you pay for it? I see Mike Metco joined us. What is up, Mike? Mama Bear Reseller just joined us. Hello, Sierra. Let's see. Hase says 1934 Ford Lincoln Greyhound hood ornament. Wow, what do those go for? I saw somebody was selling a bunch of old Cadillac ones, and I almost pulled the trigger on that and bought them because I know that they can be valuable. They were asking a little bit more than what I wanted to pay, though. Let's see. Mandy says, I just picked up a bunch of old Tektronix testing equipment. Heavy, but worth a lot. So I don't mind buying heavy stuff. All my heavy stuff goes on that platform that starts with an E and ends in A. I don't mind shipping anything big. Oh, the other thing where I got the Snoopy stuff, I should have brought it here so I could show you guys all the cool Snoopy stuff. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love it. But they had a total gym, complete, everything manual with it, even the little workout cards for free. I picked that up, listed it local for $100. Guarantee you I'll have it probably gone in a few days. And if somebody offers me 80, I'll take it in a heartbeat. Just picked up a vintage lot of Godzilla VHS. You know what? And that was from Zephyrin. Yes, I've picked up some Godzilla, and there are some value to some of those. Xander says, picked up some cool Citizen and Seiko watches. Really? How many and what platform did you get them off of? Was it garage sale or was it Facebook or one of the local platforms? Or did you get it from Jake? Because he likes to sell stuff cheap. Jake said it went from 240, paid 10, and it's going to be 240. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. We've got a lot of. What are we talking about? We're talking about anything and everything, but mostly about reselling. And then let's see. I better check to make sure nobody's saying anything bad over here. Sorry. Okay. Okay, the winner, Billy Webb. Oh, Texas fireman. You won the first one. How are you doing? Oh, and by the way, I shipped out everything today. It's actually going out today. All right, I'll pin the next thing. Remind me to pin the next one in a few minutes. We're not going to talk about that, Jake. I forgot. I needed to set some ground rules. We're not going to talk about the Kansas City Chiefs. What, oh my gosh, this is going so fast. What was the app called that you mentioned? Mandy, it is called the Freebie Alerts app, I believe. I'm on my phone. It may be called something different, but if you want to message me later, I can send you a link to the app. But what it does is it compiles anything that somebody puts for free from Nextdoor, Facebook, and OfferUp. All right, this is going so fast. I know I'm missing some stuff. Hase said 350. Awesome. That's what you're going to flip it into. I'm not good at spelling. Neither am I. Although with this new iPhone 16 Max, for some reason, it doesn't autocorrect for me. I know. Go Chargers, whatever. Chargers look good, though. They deserve that win. Somebody's going to have to get booted here. Okay. Let's see. Art says pick up a lot of Disney Christmas battery operated figures for $1 each. Should make. Oh yeah, you're going to make some good money on that. 4 from Marketplace. Xander says 4 from Marketplace, $20. They go for about 50 to 100. Wow, congrats. What's up, Jax? How are you? Good to see you in here. Taylor Swift happened. Taylor Swift did happen. Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, hold on. Let me go back to my live here, just in case I have to boot some people. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that Bills game was amazing. I do sports betting and I use the Caesars app, and sometimes they do in play betting. And I really want to know what the odds were if you would have put money with 7 minutes left, Bills down by 15, what that would have paid. So freebie alerts app. Thank you. Yes, that's what it is. I don't know if anybody can pin or if we're even allowed to. But if you just go to your app store, you can find it. Second week, couple of months. Okay, looks like I'm caught up a little bit. Everybody's talking football. What a great first week though of football. Let's see, what else did I find? I didn't really do a lot of sourcing this weekend. Oh, but I do want to talk about. We have a lot of cool sales going on this week. We have a raid train that's going on Thursday, so make sure everybody either signs up to sell or you're going to find some great things. But it is, I believe, it's a toy and collectible raid train, and it's all day on Thursday. And then I was going to look to see. I know Adam, like I said earlier, Adam has a show in about 19 minutes right after me. It looks like he's doing a bunch of high quality men's brands, and it is his first show, so you got to go show him some love. Show him some love. Week 1 was awesome. Oh, Jax, I forgot you. That was a great game. I forgot you are a huge Steelers fan. I'm actually glad to see Rodgers do decent. And okay, thank you. Then we got Paul, who is doing a clothing live also later today. Jake is going to be selling reseller lots of sunglasses, remotes, and cameras. This is all today. And then Hard Rock Resells has vintage toys, video games, and handheld purses. Tomorrow, Mandy, the peddling place, is doing it at 1 p.m. Pacific time and 4 p.m. Eastern. A variety show, $2 starts. Lots of vintage plus and more. And then you got Megan, MB's Bargains, name brand clothes, shoes, cameras, all the things. She's after Mandy tomorrow. And then I'm going to do an hour and a half of shoes. I got a ton of shoes. A lot of it's tactical boots. Eddie Bauer, Smith & Wesson. Then we've got Daily Deals, a.k.a. Christina. I'll get back to some of the chat here in a second. Is doing a clothes and more clothes, kids and adults. Then on September 10th, which is Wednesday, Jake and I are going to do a 2-hour show and nothing else, I believe, that day. And then we go into the raid train. I'm going to show myself too. Thursday and Friday, I'm doing all my Elvis collection. I probably have 200 plus Elvis memorabilia. Nothing too high end, but just so y'all know too, one of the things that I did to try to get some new buyers into the First Class Treasures platform is I joined a whole bunch of Elvis buy, sell, and trade groups on Facebook, like 4 or 5 of them. And 3 of them said it was okay if I shill my shows. So with that said, I posted the 2 shows that I'm going to do Thursday and Friday. I didn't want to disrespect their platform by putting anything other than the Elvis show that I'm doing. But here's the thing. It's going to bring some people over to the platform, and hopefully we'll have some new buyers that may join us for future shows. So let's get caught up again. I have a game that I want to play. I want to Would You Rather, and I have like 10 or 11 different Would You Rather pertaining to reselling. It's going to be fun. Oh, let me do another giveaway. Okay, I'm going to pin it and then show you all what it is. Okay, go right there. Okay, let's do this. It's for this Dale Earnhardt. This is a giveaway. It's free. It comes with a little, I don't know, little thing that somebody wrote out. It's got a little booklet, and it's got all the DVDs, quite a few. I don't know how many. But anyway, you got this. It's made of tin. All right. What else can we say? And then I'll go into the would you rather. On Monday the 15th, we are doing a Halloween. Okay, yeah, Halloween. So that's next week. We're going to do a Halloween raid train. That should be fun. Mama Bear says, I work with all men. It's football talk all day. Well, you gotta bring up topics that you want to talk about, like Hello Kitty or makeup, whatever. I'm sure somebody will join you in that conversation. Got to get Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Anybody else have anything they want to ask, or ask anybody that's in here? I'm going to say in the chat. I don't like saying chat, hey chat, in the chat. But if anybody has any questions or anything, maybe I can answer, or anybody in the chat, please. Or if anybody wants to bring up any topics that maybe we can all engage in. But it's really just us here having fun talking. I'll tell you what. What's up? Is that Corey? Grams and Pops Vintage. Let's talk about that hat. Biscuits. Corey or Teresa. I don't know who it is. Okay, it's always Corey. Corey, I actually found this at Savers. I mean, how convenient was that? I literally was just walking through Savers and I found this hat. And I think it was like $8. I mean, it could have been 18 and I still would have bought it. Thank you. I love that name, Aaron. It's like Elvis Aaron Presley. And just so everybody knows that my Elvis collection, the reason I'm deciding to sell it is because it's been at least, some of that stuff's over 30 years old that I've been collecting. I mean, I've been collecting some of this stuff since I was a kid. And of course I get it. Except he spelled it A-R-O-N. And there is a misconception on his gravestone. It's spelled A-A-R-O-N, which is not his middle name. His middle name is really spelled A-R-O-N. Anyway, so this collection, I had an Elvis room for many years, and then I've moved 2 or 3 times since then. So it's all just kind of got put up in boxes and totes, and it's been sitting underneath my stairs for almost a decade now, and it's just time for me to sell it. Yes, I am getting rid of all my Elvis stuff this week, at least 2 shows. I'm doing one Thursday and Friday. If you come to the one on Thursday, I recommend that you come starting at 11 a.m. on, hold on, is that my mail person? You start at 11 a.m. because other sellers have a ton of cool vintage collectible toys, everything. So you're not going to want to miss any of that. So Elvis stuff seems to show for us. Almost had to give it away. Elvis stuff seems to sell slow for us. Oh, okay. I'm okay. I mean, I'm doing $2 starts, so hopefully people will snag it up. But I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I shilled myself to a bunch of Elvis groups on Facebook, and I joined like 5 different groups, and 3 of them allowed me to go ahead and put a link to the shows. So in my opinion, you have to think outside the box. The very first time I ever sold on another live selling platform, I sold Laserdisc, and it's the exact same thing I did. Was I joined a whole bunch of Laserdisc groups and just promoted my show like for 2 weeks before I had the show, and I had like 15 people in there. So, but it brought people to the site that have never been there before. So, what's the price you're selling at? Everything's going to start at $2, as will anybody else that's selling that day. Usually they start at $2, but they will let you know. I know I can, but no, I know, Jake. I just chose not to. Sorry, this is off. I was worried to soak wool caps in OxyClean. Oh, here's the winner. How do I need to clean them? Anybody? I'm going to tell you right now, Gia. Oh, Mandy, congrats. I hope you're a Dale Earnhardt fan. Gia, I am the worst person to ask about cleaning. I'm the one that reaches out to people if I really have something that I want to clean. That's why I sell clothes, hats, everything on here, and I don't list it on eBay because I don't want to clean. I would rather test electronics all day than clean clothes. So, okay, Archie never cleans. I don't, except myself, Mike. Come on, I clean myself. Okay, let's play this game. I really want to do this. I think it'll be fun. This is a would you rather. Okay, would you rather only ever source from the thrift store or garage sales, or only source on First Class Treasures, or the dollar bargain for Corey? So would you rather only thrift from garage sales and thrift stores, or a live selling platform like First Class Treasures? I would rather sell on First Class Treasures and source from garage sales, not necessarily thrift stores, but I like the thrill of haggling. So live selling all the way is where you want to source. So yeah, I'm with Genesville. I say I want to do garage sales or thrift stores. Garage sales in particular because like I said, I love to haggle. Oh my gosh, this is going fast. Oh, come on. It keeps moving on me. First Class Treasures. I want to sell on First Class Treasures. Garage sales all the way, Grams and Pops. Live selling all the way. Xander says that. Mandy says First Class Treasures so I can stay home. That is a good point too. First Class Treasures, cheaper than thrift stores. It is. You can get some good deals on here. You definitely take advantage of me. I don't mind selling stuff for $2. I usually get it at a very low buy cost. But I'll still buy stuff from collections here. Yeah, I agree. Okay, are you ready for the next one? Uh-oh, Adam says pause. Okay, here's the second one. Would you rather buy everything Jake sells in one day for $2 more than the last bid? Okay, let me say that again. Would you rather buy everything that Jake sells in one day for $2 more than what the last bid was? And we know how high those can get. Or have Jake buy everything that you sell for $2 more than the last bid? Okay, does that make sense? Would you rather buy everything that Jake sells? We all know that he sells good stuff, and then you can resell it because he sells good lots. Uh-oh, my dogs are going crazy. Make sure or would you rather Jake buy everything for $2 more than the last bid? I'd rather just go ahead and let Jake buy everything. Jake sells some good stuff, but I'm happy with my sourcing. Buy from Jake. Xander says buy from Jake. Adam says I'd rather him buy my junk. Mandy says Jake, buy my stuff. There you go. Okay, Adam, we'll raid you shortly, okay? Genesville says, I'm just going with option B because that's too much math. Jake, buy my death pile. So everybody wants you to buy from them, Jake. And then you'll just have to sell it to the person that, uh-oh, the sun's coming in. You're just going to have to sell it to the other person instead of us paying $2 more. Jake would probably like both options too. Okay. I'm not going to do that one. Okay. Would you rather have a thrift store cashier call you out for being a reseller, or haggle with a stubborn yard sale seller? What did Jake say? I missed it. Okay. So would you rather a thrift store cashier or employee call you out for being a reseller, or haggle with a stubborn yard sale seller? I'd rather haggle. I'd rather haggle with a stubborn yard sale. Because I can walk away from either, but done both a zillion times. Yep, I'm sure we all have. Yep. Haggle, love negotiating, so do I. So do I. Nobody have ever called you out yet. And if they do, who cares? We should always be proud to be resellers. Exactly. I agree with you. Haggle. Okay. Here's the next one. Would you rather? Oh, let me do another giveaway. Shoot, we got 5 minutes to do 2 giveaways. Dang, time's flying. Okay, new giveaway. Okay, this is going to be for this watch. It needs a new battery, but it's a Citizen's watch. This thing I saw sells for like $25, but it's yours free. You just have to get a battery. Hopefully you have a battery. So I wish I could start that. Can I do 2 giveaways at the same time? Of course I can't. All right. Oh, I can? Okay. I'm going to give it 1 more minute, and then I'm going to start that one. So let me do 1 more. Or did we answer this one? Thank you, Mandy. Okay, I will. I'll pull it halfway. Okay. Would you rather find a $300 jacket with a stain that you cannot remove, or list that same $300 jacket on eBay and have no views for 3 months? So would you rather find a $300 jacket with stains that cannot be removed, or list that same item with no stains on eBay and get no views for 3 months? I would rather just go ahead and buy it with the stains and sell it for $100, and then take that $100, and in 3 months I can turn it probably 10 times and make $1,000. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. No views for 3 months, but then it sells for $300. So that's what I would rather do. What's everybody else say? Get it with the stains and sell it. Yeah, this one's probably obvious. You'll take the no views. Okay. Clean the jacket that doesn't sell for 3 months, but you can't clean it. It's a stain you cannot remove. So, like I said, for me, I'd rather just get it with the stain, sell it for $1/3, get my $100, and then buy something, sell that within a couple weeks, take that money, sell it. I can turn that $100, like I said, 10 times my money. Cut the stain out and sew it on an Elvis decal. Hey, then it'll go for $800. Okay. All right. Let's end this. I'm going to draw the winner. This is for the watch. Xander. Okay, let's start the other one. Congratulations. And then the last one is the Google Nest, and it does work. And we're going to start that giveaway. And then in 2 minutes, I'll draw it because we're going to go raid. So everybody go right there. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, would you rather dig through a molding bin or deal with a buyer that types in all caps? I'd rather dig through a moldy bin because I'm about finding treasures. So somebody said, Billy said dig. Xander says he'll deal with the all caps buyer. Mandy says all caps buyer. Megan says I'll dig through the bin. Yeah, see, I'll dig through it too because I don't mind getting dirty. I can clean it off. I mean, you're not going to die. Not right away, at least. I'll take all caps. Love me some passive aggressive. Corey, I would have figured that on you. And I would love to see what you say back and forth with that person because you are so witty. All right. We got 1 minute. Let me see if I can get one more in. Okay. Would you rather sell only items that smell like mothballs or only items that smell like cigarettes? I mean, obviously none, but I would rather cigarettes because I got a unit once that was covered with mothballs and I couldn't get it out of my car. I couldn't get it out of my garage. It took forever. Yes, cigarettes. Mothball smells are the worst. I'm going to start this giveaway. And we are drawing. Xander. Xander won 2. Rigged. Congratulations. And we are going to go over. I hope everybody had fun doing this. I have more. Maybe we'll do this more often, or somebody else, if they want to just pop on live and let's have fun, do games, just chit chat. But congratulations to everybody. Yes, this was so fun. 30 minutes isn't long enough, though. It just went so quick. But guys, let's go show some love. You too, Corey and Genisville. The algorithm picked him because his name starts with an X. Maybe. But hey, let's all go show Adam some love for his first show. Let me close that. And thank you all so much. This was fun. I appreciate you all.